watching Ticket TV. Like, share, and subscribe on your way in.
Hey man, appreciate all y'all tapping on there. Shout out to the girl Shonda for the $150 donation and the PayPal last night, man. I appreciate you. Much love. You was in there for that R&B stream we did last night. Salute to you, ma'am, for supporting the channel. And if you guys want to support, y'all already know what y'all can do. Scan the QR code, or you can click one of the links I'll pin at the top of the comment section. But let's get right into this video, man. We got to talk about the situation that's going on right now with the President of the United States of America, Donald J. Trump. Now, Donald J. Trump has a myriad of situations going on, but none bigger than the war in Iran. Now, Donald Trump already has 6,000 troops that was over in the Middle East. He has just approved, and they're sending 10,000 more troops over to the Middle East as well. But with all that going on, Donald Trump, it seems like it's not phasing him as far as he has time to golf. He has time to do all these other fun activities while people are out here losing their lives and things like that. It's very dishonorable, disrespectful. And also another thing that's going on with Donald Trump, we're going to talk about this today, but Donald Trump, ladies and gentlemen, after going to this war with Iran, he's figuring out that this is highly unpopular. Iran is now saying that they are closing the Strait of Hormuz completely, and if anybody crosses, it will be irreprehensible, consequences, which we already know what that means. That means if you take your ass over there, you're going to get dealt with in a way that ain't going to be no return from. Well, with that situation going on, Donald Trump has been out here hooting and hollering and asking for all the other countries that use oil that goes to the Strait of Hormuz to step up and help out in the situation. Well, many other countries that are supposed to be allies with the United States of America are no longer using that ally role with the United States of America because they all feel like this is an unjust war that Donald Trump has waged along with Bibi Netanyahu on Iran. Now, with that being said, this is what happened that has Donald Trump so upset. The fact that none of the other NATO countries want to help out the United States. Donald Trump has sent his puppet, Ricky Rubio, out here, or should I say Senator Rubio, right, to basically cry and complain about the other countries refusing to help the United States of America with the war in Iran. Well, first of all, let me tell y'all what he said. So he basically said, and then I'm going to play what he said. He said that the United States is constantly asked, and he says, to help in different wars. He says, and we have. But when we have a need, it didn't get positive responses from NATO. Now, let me stop right there. Didn't I tell y'all this on my channel months ago? Didn't I tell y'all why in the hell did the United States of America get involved in other people's wars? When other people, and why do the United States of America always feel like they got to send aid and do something for everybody else when they don't even help their own goddamn people, man? They don't even help their own people, man. You got people in the United States of America that's starving. People don't have health insurance. All these things. But they got time to go help and put money into everything else in everybody else's countries. But they'll come to y'all and tell y'all, America first, this, that, and first. That's bullshit. 1,000% is. And I told y'all this, right? So now, Rubio's out here running his rabbit ass mouth for Donald Trump, talking about why, and crying like a little ass baby. Why ain't nobody helping us? We always help everybody else because you're fools. You go put your nose in everybody else's business, you big dummy. And now, when everybody else sees that you out here popping shit and it ain't supposed to be the way it's supposed to be, they say, nah, we ain't got no hand in that. We not helping you. This is the reason why I say the things that I said, right? Now, he says a couple of leaders said that the war in Iran was not Europe's war. He says, well, Ukraine isn't our war, yet we've contributed more to that fight than anyone. Right. Because you know why? People mind their own fucking business, man. And you're a joke. Let me play what he said, man.
We're constantly being asked to help in a war, and we have more than any other country in the world on a war that's happening in another continent, in Ukraine. But when the U.S. had a need, he didn't get positive responses. So right now, he's just making the observation that, I think there was a couple of leaders in Europe who said that this was not Europe's war, or Ukraine is not America's war, and yet we've contributed more to that fight than any other country in the world. So it'll be something to examine. The president will have to take into account.
It'll be something to examine. What do you mean something to examine? Donald Trump is a lame duck. Let me tell you what else he's doing. Donald Trump is out here trying to do everything he can to cement his name in U.S. history. It doesn't matter what he does. So also what's going on, you guys, for you guys who didn't know, Donald Trump is trying to put his name on the dollar bills. No, matter of fact, he is putting his name on the dollar bills. This is all the shit that's going on during a war. Just to let y'all know that these people are insane, deranged, and all these other things that are going on. And they're posting all of these crazy things on the White House, timeline. But let me let y'all know what's going on. So Donald Trump's signature, ladies and gentlemen, is set to be added to the U.S. dollar banknotes as a part of a redesign commemorating the 250th anniversary of American independence. Under this change, you guys, Donald Trump's signature will replace that of the U.S. Treasurer, whose signature has appeared on all the U.S. currency since 1861. That's right. You don't believe me? Look that shit up. Look it up. This is all the trash Donald Trump is doing. Right? Right? Let me also give y'all something else that's going on that they're not telling y'all on the news. Over $1 trillion or more, right? Over $1 trillion or more than 1.000.000.000.000 in the market value has been wiped out from the United States stock market in a single day. Marketing its worst performance since the outbreak in the Iranian war. Listen to what I just said to y'all. Listen to what I just said to y'all. Right? I want y'all to understand everything that's going on. Then Donald Trump, your president, he has this woman running around saying that she's his daughter. He ain't want to respond to that. You got crazy ass Pam Bondi running around here. She's on Fox News this morning talking about, oh, well, we're going to revoke the citizenship of criminals in this country. We're going to have a safe country. We're going to have an honest country. And we're moving to denaturalize them as fast as we can get them out of our country. Well, ma'am, you keep talking about having an honest country, but you can't even have an honest conversation about the Epstein files. Know your role and shut your mouth, Pam Bondi. You know your role and you shut your mouth because you're going to prison too. Oh, they ain't gonna lock your ass up too. Talking about we gonna have a safe country, Pam Bondi. Just shut your trap. Because nobody believes you. You're full of it. You can talk that tough talk all you want. It's gonna be fun to see those tears when you in them handcuffs, lady. That's gonna be fun. Remember, you gotta go testify on them Epstein files. And if you don't show up, that's your ass, Mr. Postman. But she's talking about they're moving to denaturalize and revoke citizenships of criminals in this country, right? They can't even deal with their own criminals in the country. What do you mean? Pam Bondi, you can't even, listen, I want to say this right now to everybody. These people are insane. Let me play this to y'all. What they try to do is change the subject every day so you got something different to talk about other than Epstein files.
People that were naturalized citizens, they're going to be natural. And are there more of these people that were naturalized citizens? They're going to be denaturalized. There are a lot of them. And just to put it in perspective, under the 4 years when President Biden was in office, he moved to denaturalize 24 people. 4 years. Under President Trump, already 22 within a year. And these are bad people. They were sent to prison under Trump 45. Mm-hmm. Bad people, arms smuggling, millions of dollars of healthcare fraud. We're looking at another one right now We're going after them constantly. Then, under Joe Biden, they get out, they serve their sentences. He lets these criminals, he let them stay in our country. No longer under Donald Trump. We're going to have a safe country. We're going to have an honest country. And we're moving to denaturalize them as fast as we can and get them out of our...
Let me ask you this question. You say you're moving to denaturalize them, and we're going to have a safe and honest country. Why can't we have a safe and honest conversation about the Epstein files? We're waiting on that. Pam Bondi, you're ducking that smoke. What about those goddamn Epstein files, Pam Bondi? What about it? Where are you at with those Epstein files, ma'am? I want to be right there when they lock her ass up and put her in handcuffs. I want to be right there. I want to see the tears because I'm not going to feel bad at all. I'm not going to feel any remorse for all of the things people. Donald Trump's name has come up so many times in the Epstein files. And she want to talk about we're going to have a safe and honest country. There's so many demoralizing allegations against Donald Trump, the President of the United States of America, and the Jeffrey Epstein files. But Pam Bondi's running around here on cap. And let me put this to y'all too, because I don't want to forget to say this to everybody that's listening to this video this morning, right? She keeps talking about people who come in the United States, get a citizenship, commit crimes. What about the American citizens committing crimes? This is the problem that America has. You don't even want to solve that. Don't you know it broke my spirit when I saw the story yesterday that a man, unalived, a 13-year-old man, a man, according to the reports, got this girl pregnant, preggo, right? And then hit her. Why we ain't standing on that? All the shootings that's going on every single day in all these different countries. All these different states, excuse me. Why we ain't dealing with that? I got a notice on my phone today, right? I noticed on my phone today, right? And every day I get these updates talking about all these different crimes that's going on in the United States of America, right? New York, other big cities. Why isn't Pam Bondi focused on that? Right? These people are disgusting, man. And I'm telling y'all something, man. It's gonna be something. And I'm just gonna tell y'all the truth. They're liars. Donald Trump has come out and said that Iran has been completely destroyed and descended. How is Iran still dropping dubs all over the Middle East and the Persian Gulf? How is this? If they're destroyed, make it make sense. And you guys just let them say it. Shout out to Damien Yu with the donation. Salute to you, brother. You know what I'm saying? They don't want us to talk about the Epstein files, brother. They don't want that. See, I'm gonna tell you something. The Epstein files are one of the most demonic, evil, diabolical things I've ever seen before. And they don't want to talk about it. They don't care about it. They want to get past it. You know why? And they know, this is how y'all know these people are scumbags at the highest level. Because they know they're avoiding that shit and they go to work every day with no problems and collect their fucking checks. I want you to think about that. Right? Think about what I'm saying to y'all. And they want y'all to believe that Donald Trump and these guys can go into war that they started for no reason when they want to end it. Not going to happen. Iran already told y'all we end it when we want to end it. They don't. It's been so much bloodshed. You don't understand, bro. This thing is going to go on forever. Right? Are you guys watching what's going on with the economy slowly right now? Huh? See, what Donald Trump didn't know is Iran controls so much of the oil flow in the world with the Strait of Hormuz. The fact that they've closed it, man, it's going to shoot prices all the way. Oil prices are going to be up for the rest of this year. How long do you think it's not going to before it starts affecting everything else? The economy, your gross. And I told y'all this. The American people that listen to this, they only care when they hit them in their pockets. They don't, all this other shit they be telling you, people don't care. I normally wouldn't talk about this, but this is important. This shit is important. That's why I'm cooking on this so much on my channel, because it's very important right now. It's very important, right? And I'm gonna tell y'all something, man. All hell gonna break loose, because guess what? The rich, they gonna be all right, but the middle class and the poor, they gonna suffer a lot from this shit, man. You're gonna see. You're gonna see, man. The dollar has already weakened in some parts in the last couple of weeks around the world. You guys are gonna see what's gonna happen, man. And you got this guy on your screen who acts like a 3-year-old online running the country. It is disgusting and it's embarrassing that you had people, and this is why I told you I don't rock with Democrats or Republicans, because the Democrats were so full of shit that they forced people to go vote for this clown on your screen. People had given up so much that they thought that this fool, who all he did was disrespect people, talk down on people and all this other shit, clown people, they thought that voting him, I'm telling y'all this, was the answer. And they voted him twice. This is how bad it was. This is how bad it was, right? I want you to think this. Then there was a report that Elon Musk had came out and he had told Trump, hey man, I volunteer, I'll pay the salaries of the TSA workers. And Trump told him, nope, don't do it. That's what's being reported now. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. But you see everything y'all are seeing, right? I'm just telling y'all. And then he talks about everybody else being a dictator, but this dude dictates in his own country. He dictates in his own country, right? I'm telling y'all this. And Donald Trump says MAGA is going to love the fact that they don't have somebody with a nuclear bomb over their head. Listen to this fool. And I'm going to stir fry Donald Trump. Listen to this fool.
Are people like it? We have people that are weak or stupid or low IQ people
Like yourself.
that don't mind having Iran have a nuclear weapon.
Okay, guess what? Well, you have people that have a problem with you having one, Donald Trump, with your mindset, with your irrationality. And not only that, Donald Trump, you have a problem with Iran having one, but you ain't going over there running up on North Korea. Donald Trump, you ain't going over there running your ass up on Russia. They got one. Russia got one. And let me tell y'all this. Iran didn't have anything that could hit the United States of America. Russia do. Donald Trump ain't saying shit. North Korea do. Donald Trump ain't said a fucking word. Tell the truth. They won't tell y'all this truth, but they want to focus on Iran. They want to pick on other people. Right? China do. Donald Trump ain't out there looking for that smoke with China. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Why is he not talking about Russia? They got one. Why is he not talking about even Israel has one? So I want y'all to think about this. It's okay for everybody else to have something, but one person not to have something to defend themselves. That is absolute abuse. That is absolute abuse. And everybody says, oh, well, take it, they can't have one. Okay, so why we got one? Shouldn't it be nobody should be able to have them then? Oh, that's right. Y'all don't want to live by fair rules. You want to create your own rules, a dictatorship, and tell somebody else what they're going to do. Right? I'm telling y'all this. I'm telling y'all this. This dude right here has zero brains. All of these, bro, it's easy work. Listen to this, y'all.
The MAGA people are smart. Now, that doesn't...
No, they're not. because you had other MAGA people that was with you, and the one thing they disagreed with you on, you kicked their ass up, you kicked their drawers up their ass, and kicked them out of MAGA. You don't believe me? Marjorie Taylor Greene? She disagreed with you on one thing, and you talk shit about her like a dog. And this goes to all of y'all that support MAGA. If you disagree with Donald Trump on one thing, he will kick your drawers up the crack of your shitty ass and kick you out of MAGA. Did the same thing to Carson Tucker. You think I'm playing? You think I'm playing? He is a dictator in every way, shape, and form. If you say something to him, this idiot says, I hire the best people, but he always fires somebody. Why would you need to fire somebody if you hire the best people? Think about what I'm saying to y'all. Use y'all's mind. Use y'all's brain when y'all thinking, man. Stop letting these buffoons like Bag Chaser and all these clowns who are coming on here lying. Right? Absolutely disgusting. Use your common sense.
I mean, they want us over there for, like Bush, for years, just for years. I always said, don't go into Iraq, but if you do, keep the oil.
Don't go into Iraq, but if you do, keep the oil. What you mean? You the same dude that told Barack Obama, don't go into Iran. And what did you do, you flaming hypocrite liar? You get the presidency of the United States, and the first thing you do in your second term is go right into Iran. Liar. But you warn the entire world, Obama, I'm telling you what he's going to do. He's going to do it for political purposes. He's going to start a war with Iran. We don't need any wars. And what does this bum do? Start a war. Start a war.
Well, we are a very powerful military. We're the most powerful military nation in the world, and we did a big number on them. And our people like it because they...
No, they don't like it. That's another lie. You big effing liar. Your approval rating is at the lowest ever. Nobody's approving of this senseless ass war except for a few deranged people like yourself. Think about what I'm saying to y'all. I want to put this out here clear in front of everybody right here. Go look at the polls. Look at what everybody's saying about this. He goes on TV and lies. This dude is an habitual liar. Straight up. Just an habitual liar. And y'all sit up here and allow this shit. I really want y'all to think about that, what I'm saying to y'all. How did this dude get to come out here and lie every single day in front of the world? And everybody know that shit's a lie. They left the war. Okay, so why didn't MAGA go strap up and take their ass over there first? If MAGA and all these people love the war, Donald Trump, why didn't all these people go enlist and take their ass over there right now? Stand front line with that shit. Make it make sense. You know why, Donald Trump? Because they don't want the war, Lebowski.
Don't want to see us 100%. Think of it, 100% in a CNN poll. CNN poll, which are the worst polls, almost as bad as Fox polls. I hate Fox polls. Honestly, whoever does your polls, they're terrible. Rupert Murdoch has promised me for years he's going to get rid of your pollster, but he doesn't do it. I don't get it.
Yeah, you know why? Because they're even telling the truth on you on them Fox News polls, where they're saying that you're full of shit. So anybody who says anything, oh, I don't like them, I don't like that, I don't like that. How could you even respect a person like this? I want you to think about this, man. Look at this dude. How could you respect a person like this? I don't respect any of these cats, yo. You can't look at me and lie to my face. You can't play. You can't, bro. It's not happening. I'm sorry. I'm not an effing idiot, man. I know what time it is, bro. You're not going to lie to me and say, oh, I hate the Clintons. I'm going to lock them up. You're not going to do a damn thing to the Clintons. You're a liar. The Clintons are your friend, liar. You've been friends with the Clintons, liar. The Clintons are liars, liar. Bill Clinton, Mr. I don't know anything. And I never had relations with that woman. And I don't know anything about it. He's a damn liar just like you. You all are liars. Ladies' mans, liars. And these people at the leading the country, just scum of the living earth. Liar. But Bill Clinton's up there, I don't know anything about Jeffrey Epstein. Lying ass dude. You're the president of the United States. Anybody come around you, you instantly can get intel and know everything about this person. These people are liars. So you Bill Clinton, you hanging around a mofo for years. And look how Ghislaine Maxwell looking at this dude. She looking at him like, yeah, I'm finna eat this guy daggone white Kit Kat bar like it ain't nothing. You know how they got the white chocolate Kit Kat bars? She looking at him just like that. Look at Ghislaine Maxwell's eyes. Oh. Look how she looking at him. She got this lustful eye on him. Look at her. Straight up. Like she ready to DDD, drop them draws. Look at her. I'm telling y'all what it is. I ain't lying to you. I'm definitely not lying to you. But they don't know nothing. Then lying ass Hillary go up there. She got an excuse for every photo that Bill Clinton was in the Epstein files, but she don't know nothing herself. How you even got excuses? If you don't know nothing, how you got excuses? Man, people sad, man. Y'all believe this? All these people. These are the people that the United States of America for years have put in the office. This goes to show y'all the IQ of us. It's insane. It really is, bro. It is sad. And they think, hey, man, we're at the top, bro. We do whatever we want to do. Donald Trump already told y'all this. He don't told y'all this. So, and I'm going to tell y'all pick and choose. You pick and choose. You hate Diddy, but you have no problem with Donald Trump. The man had over damn near 100 allegations against him. You hate Diddy with a passion, but you got no problem with Donald Trump. None. You got no problem with Bill Clinton. But it's only justice when it comes to Sean Diddy Combs. Think about the psychology of what I'm saying. Think about it. Right? And then they sit up here and tell you, oh, the Epstein files, they're just all lies. It's all exaggerated shit. Well, guess what? I'm glad that you're not going to get your judgment on this earth. But you will on Judgment Day. You might not get your judgment on this earth, but you damn sure going to get it on Judgment Day, buddy. See, because you can lie to all of these normal people. People ain't got no sense. People ain't got no brains. People don't know how to think. People ain't got no minds. You see all this stuff that's going on. It is insane. But the one thing you can't do is you can't lie to God, buddy. Kind of hard. So keep lying to these people on earth and getting away with it as long as you can. It's going to catch up to you, big boy. Straight like that. Now, I'm going to tell you something. Pam Bondi over there acting all tough, running her mouth. I can't wait till they get her too. I want to see Pam Bondi in handcuffs. I'm not even going to lie. I would have a hell of a day. If I saw Pam Bondi, Donald Trump, Marco Rubio, Bill Clinton, Hillary Clinton, Joe Biden, his dusty ass son, Hunter Biden. If I seen all of them in handcuffs, man, that would be a glorious day. A glorious day. Why? Because finally justice is on the way to being served. right? And it's a lot more than just them. I told y'all this, man. You know, you want real, you have to have true leadership. A person that's selfless. This dude is selfish. When you're a leader, you're selfless. Donald Trump is selfish. Selfish, right? He's selfish, period. I'm going to build a bedroom in the White House, a major one. I'm going to do it with the taxpayers' monies. Think about this, y'all. He going to use y'all taxpaying money to go build a ballroom in the White House where you can't even go eat. I want you to really think about this shit I'm saying to y'all. He going to use the taxpayers' money to go build a ballroom in a section of the White House. Let me say it again. In a section of the White House with the taxpayers' money that you can't even go eat at. And guess what? If you even think about going over there, they're going to lay you down. And paramedics are going to pick you up. Or maybe the coroner. Think about what I just said. Think about what I just said. So the taxpayers are going to pay money for a ballroom they can't eat in. Are you serious? And if you ask to go over there, you will be rejected. Think about this, y'all. The citizens got to deal with all the foolishness. So Donald Trump and all of his little people in his cabinet, they get to make all these weird, wild-ass decisions, right? But his family's going to be protected. The president's families, they're going to be protected. They got bunkers and everything if shit go down. They got planes that can fly forever. Just stay refueled in the air. All of this stuff going on. Meanwhile, the people that's going to have to suffer is the people that's on the citizen side. The people that don't have bunkers, the people ain't got nowhere to go. They're the ones that are going to have to end up suffering. Think about this. I'm just being honest with y'all. I'm just being very honest with y'all. Once you really start to think about this stuff, man, you ask, man, you mean to tell me, man, we paying tax money for a ballroom that you can't even go eat in? You could be hungry. You could have paid your taxes, go ask for a meal. They ain't going to let your ass in. If you go over there, they're going to arrest you. People, what I'm saying. People, what I'm saying. Right? So these are the things I'm talking about. Right? So I want y'all to just pay attention to all this stuff that's going on, man. It's really sad, bro. But, you know, I found it just to be real apropos that they were sitting over here. And I'm just saying this, bro. You're crying. Donald Trump and them is upset that NATO's not helping out, that all the other countries are not helping out on the war. They don't want them to do it. And I'm going to tell y'all what Donald Trump's going to do. He's going to try and isolate himself from NATO. He's going to try to isolate the United. This dude is going to try and do everything bad before he leaves office. I'm telling y'all this. I'm telling y'all this. Right? Then he lies and says, yeah, the Iranians, they're negotiating with us. Iran comes out 20 minutes later and says, man, we ain't negotiating shit. We ain't negotiating shit. Right? I want y'all to think about this. So I pray for all the brothers and the sisters that's out here. You know what I'm saying? You know, whatever race y'all are, I pray for you. You know what I mean? Because the situation that we're in right now, man, it's disgusting, man. right? And listen to what Donald Trump said. This dude's an arrogant piece of you know what. He gonna sit up here and cry and complain about the other countries not coming to help with Iran when they didn't even ask for the war with Iran. You're the one that ran over there with Israel popping shit. Now you crying for everybody else when you act like you don't need nobody else at first. Listen to this, y'all.
Yeah, correct. Our total oil production is greater. We're looking at a coalition of ships to help, warships to help protect tankers. How close are you getting that? Well, we have a coalition for them, but they should have been up here a long time ago. And you know, they're affected. The amazing thing is we don't need the Hormuz Strait. We don't need it. We don't need it at all. We have so much oil.
Donald Trump says we have so much oil, so why prices is up, you big liar? Donald Trump says we don't need it. This dude is the jackass. If the American people don't need the oil, why are the prices up? Don't you know that the oil is still the highest used? He keeps talking about we don't need the oil. Are you crazy? This is the reason why you ran over there to Venezuela doing what you did.
Our country is not affected by this.
He says our country is not affected by this. But how much y'all paying at the pump right now? These are the lies they tell y'all to y'all face, and everybody just walk over the next day like ain't nothing happened. These are all the lies they tell y'all. He says it ain't affect the United States of American citizens. How much money is y'all paying at the pump right now? Tell me in the comment section, everybody that got a car right now, how much y'all paying in gas right now? Tell me in the comments. I want to look at the comments. Because Donald Trump say it ain't affecting y'all. It's not affecting us. I want everybody that's in the comment section to tell me. This man said gas is $8.79 in LA. God dog. Come on, man. But it's not affecting nobody according to Donald Trump. It's not affecting nobody. Somebody said $4. Somebody said $3.85, $4, $3.75, $5.49, $5.49. But it's not affecting us. These dudes are jabronis, man. And y'all believe this shit? Now, we ain't nothing but a month in. Remember how long the war in Iraq was? And how bad it did to the economy? Wait till y'all get 7, 8 months in. What do you think gas prices is gonna be? See, I'm gonna tell y'all something. I already told y'all this. All these people ain't saying nothing now. Futon, all these other people that sit up here and campaign for Donald Trump. But watch what I tell y'all. The longer this war goes on and the more these prices go up, that's the only thing that's gonna make these people upset is when you hit it in their pockets. I'm telling you, that's the only thing. People don't care about nothing else. They don't care about them Epstein files. They don't care about shit. But once you hit their ass in their pockets, once you hit them square in their pockets, right? And they start to fill on that money, you gonna see the whole you gonna see the whole tide change. You gonna see all these people that was shit, they're gonna be mad as hell now. Cause now you playing with their money. Like, share, subscribe, man.
Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure y'all click those links below. Subscribe to the podcast show. You can donate support to the channel, Cash App, PayPal, or buy that weight loss formula. All the links are below. Peace.